Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Auralia. I'm super excited to have you here. Today's video is all about 5 fashion rules that should be broken. If you are new here, my content is all around fashion and style for the woman over the age of 50. I firmly believe that life is too short to live without style, so why on earth would you? I post videos twice a week. If you like this type of content, then make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. I am trying to hit a milestone of 1,000 subscribers before June, so I would really appreciate it if you could help me out. All right, let's dive into today's video. So the first rule that I wanted to talk about is one that I am very passionate about. I'm probably going to jump on a soapbox a little bit where this is concerned, so just bear with me. My first rule to break is that you cannot be stylish over a certain age. That is crap. I think that you can be stylish at any age. I think that you can be stylish your entire life, but that your style will evolve over time. That doesn't mean that you have to succumb to frump. Just say no to the frump. I know too many women that are my age or older that feel that they are just too old for fashion. It's just beyond them, that they're past that point. I say bullshit to that. I think that it is perfectly acceptable to be stylish your entire life. I think that as you age, you actually come into your own style even more if you let yourself. You can have a classic and sophisticated fashion style while pushing the envelope just a little bit. I would say do not let yourself fall into that trap of, I'm a certain age, so I can't be stylish, I can't love color, I can't have long hair, I can't wear glitter on my eyes, I can't wear red. Just no. You can do whatever you want at whatever age you want. If you want to have long hair, have long hair. If you want to wear red lipstick and you're 85 years old, do it. It's all going to look beautiful on you if you own it and you live it. So I'm going to jump off my soapbox where that is concerned, but that is my first rule that you absolutely should break. Second rule that I'm going to be talking about that you should not pay attention to is mixing navy with black, brown with black, and metal with metal. I've kind of bunched these all together into one rule because they have the same principle, and that is wearing a color with a color. And they all are talking about wearing a neutral with a neutral. I've said it before here on my channel, and I will say it again. Neutrals go with everything, even each other, and metallics are neutrals. So you can mix and match them to your heart's content, and they're gonna look fabulous together. Let's tackle blue and black. So there is nothing more sophisticated, in my opinion, than mixing navy blue with black. I mean, even down to midnight blue, which is a blackened navy blue with black. A lot of people tend to say, oh, but you look like you got dressed in the dark. Well, you know, that might have been the case. You may very well have gotten dressed in the dark, but if somebody points it out, just tell them, yeah, I meant to do that. Because it is not a hard and fast rule. You can definitely mix navy blue with black. If you're a little bit nervous about doing it, then wear a brighter navy. Don't wear one that is like a midnight blue. Wear something that's a little bit brighter in tone. And that way there's more of a distinction between it and black. But frankly, whatever shade of navy blue you choose to wear with black is going to look great. You're going to look very fashion forward. You're going to look very intentional in how you did that. Same holds true for brown with black. Whether it's a deep dark coffee brown that you're mixing with black, who cares? It's gonna look really good together because they're neutrals. Or if it's a beautiful, rich camel or a cognac shade of brown with black, even better. I love that rich brown mixed with black. I think that it looks really good together. I think that it is very sophisticated and very, again, fashion forward because you've taken a little bit of a risk where people think that, you know, you can't do that. Do it because it is going to look really good and you're going to look quite fashionable. As far as metals are concerned, I know that there are a lot of people out there that are reluctant to wear gold hardware on their purse with, you know, a different finish in their jewelry. They need to match their belt. If it has silver hardware, they've got to wear silver jewelry. That will look a little dated in my opinion. Now you can do it if you want to because it does look very cohesive, but you can also break it apart because it will still look cohesive. And why? Because metals are neutrals and neutrals go with everything even neutrals. Don't be afraid to mix your metals up. Stella and Dot actually does a really good job of this. They've got this one necklace, I can't remember what it's called now, but it's got a lot of different metals in the necklace and it looks fabulous. It's very edgy and very chic. It's just really amazing. I love that necklace. I have it. And I bought it specifically because they mix textures and finishes and metals all in one, and it looks wonderful. So don't be afraid to mix and match these neutrals because they're gonna look great no matter what. The next rule that I'm gonna talk about is don't mix patterns. You can absolutely mix patterns. There is nothing wrong with mixing a floral with a stripe or leopard with plaid or a floral with plaid. There are a few guidelines though that you should keep in mind if you want to have something that looks very cohesive, and that is to make sure that the patterns that you are mixing have the same color story. So if you are wearing a floral and you're mixing it with a Glen plaid, whatever tones are in the floral, you want to make sure that your plaid has got the same tones and the same colors. That way it will look cohesive. Another thing to consider when you're mixing patterns is scale. If you want to wear a big pattern, you can absolutely wear it with the small pattern. As a matter of fact, if it's a micro pattern or a small pattern, a lot of the times it will come across as a neutral because it is so small. So like a very small Glen plaid or a herringbone or something like that that's really tiny, that's going to come across as a neutral anyway. So don't be afraid to mix small with small. If you are going to wear a large print, you know, a bold print with another large bold print, just again, make sure that the color stories are similar so that it looks and remains cohesive. I think honestly, when you mix patterns, it's again, one of those things that's very, very fashion forward, very, very cohesive and really cutting edge and just really cool. I mean, that's how you come up with street style, is when you know how to mix these things. The next rule that I'm going to talk about that you should break is matching your belt to your shoes, or matching your shoes to your bag, or matching your belt to your bag. Any of those combinations. There is nothing wrong with mixing things up where your accessories go. You don't have to match your belt to your shoes, to your bag. You can if you want to. This is one of those rules I think that you can bend a little bit, you know. You can follow it if you want to, because it will still give you a very classic and sophisticated look if you match everything, but you can also break it apart. And me, I err on the side of breaking things apart just because it adds a lot more visual interest when you do things like that. Again, it kind of pushes the fashion boundaries a little bit. It pushes you outside of your comfort zone, and it just looks really fashion forward, really cool, really nice and eclectic. And there's nothing wrong with having an eclectic style. I think that that's good if it is a part of your own personal style. The last rule that I wanted to talk about is one that I'm surprised is still even a rule. I'm going to be honest with you. It has been around for a long time, and to me it is so outdated. I'm surprised that we're still talking about it. And that is, do not wear white after Labor Day. I don't get that rule at all. I think it's perfectly fine to wear white any time of the year. Me personally, I don't have any white because I don't really like having white clothes. I worked a job in food service when I was younger, and we were required to wear white, and my shirts would get completely splattered with food and grease and whatnot. And so after I quit that job, I was like, no more white for me. I haven't had anything head to toe white since then. But you know, that's just my own personal taste. When I see someone that is wearing white and it's the middle of winter, I think it looks very, very chic. I think it looks really fashionable. It's very much of the moment, even down to the white shoes. Who cares? I mean, really, who cares? Not I, and neither should you. Wear white to your heart's content year round. When you're wearing white, what comes into play are the fabrics. Just make sure that they're seasonal. Although, if you want to wear linen in the winter, again, there's nothing wrong with that if you want to. It's just more lightweight. It's not going to keep you very warm. If it's something that you're okay with, then by all means, wear linen. I'm actually kind of inspired. I might go out and buy some white stuff to wear during the winter. I do have a few pieces here and there, but I don't have anything like head to toe white. And I really love white when you break it apart with another neutral like a camel or a tan or beige. I think it looks beautiful. Even even black. All right, everybody, those are the 5 rules that I think that are okay to break in fashion, no matter what age you are. If you have got some fashion rules that you like to break, or if you have any questions about any of the other fashion rules, because there are quite a few out there. If you have any questions for me around this, let me know in the comments down below. I will answer all of your questions. So yeah, I think that's all that I have for you today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. Also, again, don't forget, I'm trying to hit a milestone, so hit that subscribe button on your way out. As always, thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. And remember to live your life filled with confidence, grace, and style. I will see you in my next upload. Bye.